Oh no, it's getting worse.
Hello, I hope you're okay. A strange video today. The subject matter is a little bit serious, so I apologise if you're not really in the mood for anything serious. If you're not,
Jesus.
Anyway, that sun is doing that thing when it shines. Speaking of shining and stars, that was a good segue, but I'm not really sure what the next bit is. Almost, nearly there.
The one aim that I had from my time away from social media was just to get stuff done. There was just so much time that I spent just scrolling, like hours. Like my screen time was bad. I do like what social media is, and I like how it brings people together. You can make friends, you can, you know, start relationships and that sort of thing through it. But also, and I do believe this, I believe that I'm a totally different person online. The thing is, I only share what I want to share, and that's the same thing on Twitter and Instagram as well. You know, on YouTube, I suppose, like any website where you can, you know, have your own avatar and your own personality. Very, very easy to change it. I wouldn't say that everything online is fake, but you do have to take things with a pinch of salt, because it could just be bollocks.
Yesterday, a news story broke that I never thought I'd see, and the story was Kurt Zouma, who is a West Ham player. There was a video that emerged of him kicking and slapping his cat, which is obviously shameful. He is a central defender who plays for West Ham, the team that I support. We signed him from Chelsea, but that's not really important. The important thing is, and I'm not making light of this situation by saying that. He is literally, first of all, what an arsehole. Secondly, what happens next? As a fan, as a West Ham fan, or a football fan in general, but also a human being, I don't want someone who does that kind of shit in my club. Not my club, but the club that I support. Cancel culture is a very, very strange thing. 1 minute you're in admiration of someone. You think, oh, this person cannot do any wrong. I love what they do. The next minute, oh, they did this. And that's it. In 2014, there was a YouTuber who I absolutely adored, who I'm going to call George Knight. That's a pseudonym, I'm not going to say his real name. George Knight was an idol of mine. I absolutely adored him. I thought he was fantastic. His videos were brilliant, his songs were okay, his story was cool, you know, he was a nice guy. I thought he was a nice guy. Turns out he wasn't. Hurt a lot of people manipulatively, and I'm not going to go into great details, but bit of a baddie. In 2014, it wasn't just him, there was other people as well in his circle who are also outed for being, you know, like, in this situation. There's no other word that you can really describe these people other than dick. The internet is a very, very, very slippery place.
2014 was a very, very difficult year in terms of cancel culture and heroes becoming zeros.
I don't know, it's crazy when this isn't about football, this isn't about the artistry or the thing that they're famous for. Just because they're on the pedestal and they're getting paid tens of millions of pounds a year doesn't mean that they're good people. I'm going to speak about football very, very briefly, but not like the actual in detail thing. Yes, I'm a West Ham fan. A win, a draw, a loss has no bearing on my life at all, other than maybe a little bit of euphoria. A team that I chose to support when I was younger is doing all right. I'm a huge animal fan and a huge cat fan. So to watch that video yesterday just completely broke my heart. I am going to go down this road as well, so I apologise. Another thing that I want to bring into the mix is football Twitter. I can only narrow down football Twitter to, it's like stan accounts. Essentially that's what they are. Stan accounts are fan accounts where you idolise. It is related, I promise you.
There's been posts I've seen of people making light of the situation.
I think the best way of describing it is naivety. These people posting these tweets, making jokes and, you know, just having a laugh at someone else's expense, it makes it not fun. And like, you'd think that a form of education wouldn't go amiss in this situation. I'm not sure what steps could be taken to fix this sort of thing, but these people need to be educated or blocked.
We had the same thing with Mason Greenwood when that situation happened. People making jokes and not understanding that there's people's lives that have been like destroyed because of people like Mason Greenwood. We just need these people gone, basically.